All right. Thank you for being here. My name is Aaron Markley. I'm the operations director for TheBay in Robb Mill. Should be a Bay logo up there. I think the projector you can see on the screen. Anyway, let's start off. Who here is familiar with TheBay? Okay, awesome. Okay, so my presentation I found was way too long, so I'm going to be gutting this on the fly a little bit. Really briefly, for those who aren't familiar, TheBay is a community cultural hub in Lincoln. We strive to help young people dream bigger. We're a place to go with something positive to do with people who care, especially for the misfits among us. We operate a 20,000 square foot warehouse in one of Lincoln's highest poverty neighborhoods. We operate programming in skateboarding, music, and art. I'll get into that a little bit more. This is the state's only public indoor skate park. But we also have a coffee shop, all-ages music venue, concert venue, digital arts lab, community meeting space, and emergency pantry. And we are Lincoln's only youth-serving organization that is open during peak juvenile crime hours, which is really, really important. 10 p.m. on weeknights, midnight on weekends. The kids that we engage with, they have a lot of. Some of them have a passion. If they don't have a passion, one of the things we do is we try and help them find it. Oftentimes, they dream of being professional athletes, rock stars, skateboarders, and if we're being real with them, that isn't a really likely thing that's going to happen. But there is a team and a massive industry that supports those rock stars and those pro skateboarders, those athletes. And so what we do is we simultaneously encourage them to pursue those dreams, but we also show them the various other ways that they can devote their life to what they're passionate about, whether it's through marketing, video, photography, web design, graphic design, event management, production, broadcasting. There are so many other professions that surround those professionals, athletes, rock stars, whatever. They can still live in the culture of what they're passionate about, even if they can't become a professional athlete. What we do, skateboarding, music, digital art, coffee, and then our core program, the All Access Pass. I'm going to blow through a few of these. Just know that we offer a lot of programming in each of these areas. Our skate park is 12,000 square feet. We're open 7 days a week, and we do a whole bunch of stuff in skating. Also, does anyone here skate? One person? You can skate for free if you're on our project. We operate an all-ages music venue. We're still developing some of this, some of our curriculum and programming around this, but we're one of Lincoln's only all-ages music venues and offer several things there. Free shows if you're on our project. Digital art. We operate a computer lab. We call it our digital arts lab, The Collective. We primarily offer access to technology and software via our digital art programming. We offer workshops and classes, mentorship, a number of things through The Collective. And this is kind of, we primarily provide access to this for the kids through our music and skateboarding programming. So they'll access digital art via the programming that they're in with skateboarding and music. We will also offer, if it's an incentive, free access to the lab. We have a third wave coffee bar, high quality, very well trained baristas. It doesn't directly affect the kids, but it's a really great community commons. Business people, students, entrepreneurs, all sorts of people can engage with the Bay, and it's a great way for us to stay engaged with our supporters as well as generate new supporters. Who likes coffee? We'll give you free coffee. Really trying to sell this here. So the All Access Pass is our core program. It's 150 kids, mainly directed to us from LPS. At minimum, these kids do not have access to technology and are on free or reduced lunch, but but also a lot of these kids are in and out of their homes. They're living out of their cars. They're living in shelters. They aren't getting enough to eat at home. We provide them free access to our facility. We give them daily meals, and all their interactions with the Bay are discreet. They look like everyone else's transactions, and so while you're there, if we're doing everything right, you can't tell that someone is actually on the All Access Pass. We're a nonprofit organization, blah, blah, blah. Half of our money comes from grants. And for those grants, we need data. And so that's why we are here. Most grants rely on data that the organizations collect internally, and we don't do that very well. Basically, what this is saying is we apply for a lot of grants, and we need to be able to read our data really well. Our ability to provide good, accurate data is paramount to securing the funding we need to exist. Currently, we operate multiple databases which do not speak to one another. We track facility usage via 4 different methods, one of which is paper and pen, and analyzing the data we are able to collect really sucks. What you will provide for the Bay, a centralized database where all of our profiles for the people we connect with can live. That's donors, customers, students, volunteers. And this is really important because it connects and provides solutions to every single one of the departments in our organization. Database consolidation. We currently have databases living on CiviCRM, which is our donor database, MailChimp, SmartWaver, Google Sheets, and our point of sale. We need to get a different point of sale. That's kind of an important piece. Help us find one that has an open API and can work well with whatever solution we have. We need to track individual usage of our facility. That's really the data that we need. So whether someone is going to a concert, skating in our park, utilizing the coffee lab, accessing the free meal, making a donation to the Bay, whatever, we need some sort of check-in system so people can quickly and effortlessly check into whatever area they're engaging with. Think the YMCA. Maybe it's a barcode or maybe it's RFID. This is a software and hardware solution. And then customizable reporting based on check-in and profile data. Yeah, I think I maybe just made it. But ultimately, though, we're not the experts. This is what we think might work well, but ultimately, we're definitely going to be relying on you to analyze what we have going on and offering better solutions if they exist. So if you have any questions, I don't think I have any time, but feel free to come up and talk to me. Yes?